I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know? Camden could be the next one to round that corner. He is my husband. Although we were together for only one night before he marched. His militia fights under the banner of General Finn. We had one night together, and then he departed for 3 long years. He will return. My heart tells me so. I can't give you much in return, but what I have is yours. The Alpha army is notoriously secretive with their information, and all my pleas for help have been ignored. You might find something in Dyden Hill. That is where Camden volunteered. Of course, that was years ago. Thank you for your kindness. I will be waiting here for news. Goodbye.
Dara, I will never be your lover, yet I will make a likeness of your loveliness, your sun-kissed face, your moonlit eyes. I found a crest of sand, from which I will give my love true form.
It's the boggarts bring the blood.
Looking for a blacksmith. Forgive me. Blood plague, you know. I've got it, but not near as bad as some. Grey Gunnar's laid up. So's that dear girl, Kareen. Cora brought us together. Now she and Olin can worry about strangers, and I can keep to my forge.
Riseburg Arms and Armors, blacksmithing on premises. The day I met Inga, she smote me in the heart. With that hammer there, it's true, left a bruise you wouldn't believe. Good then.
Can I help you? Welcome to our famed craft hall. If you've come to buy, you may speak with Olin or myself. It was my dream to gather all our artisans under one roof, and so I built the craft hall. I run it still. He handles the sales of weapon and arms. I let him after I gave myself a bad cut once. Our doors are always open.
The militia's store of potions has been used up. We lost our alchemist nearly a month ago. Now it's up to me to resupply reagents and brew the potions. Somehow. Best thing against boggarts is flame. Old Oleander had a fine potion for that. I can manage a crude semblance thereof, when I've the proper reagents. She's the head and the heart of the craft hall. Truth is, I don't know where we'd be without her. Our biggest problem is boggarts, and the best thing against them would be fire. So it's fire potions. Tinder twig and scarwood bark. They're out in Glendara Wood, but the wood's been far too dangerous for the likes of me. Makes sense, doesn't it? Wooden little things after all. You do seem the brave and heroic sort. Well, the village has a fund. Tinder twigs often in that cave-like pass south of the lake. And scarwood barks found by the ruins in northern Glendara Wood. If you ask me, there's one clear cause of this plague, and it's sitting right across the lake. I mean that Fate Weaver.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
I'll kill you all if I have to. Damn boggarts. Give me a moment. Suddenly, very dizzy. It's the blood plague. The Bargats carry it. Nearly all of the village has been infected. Most don't die from it, but it can weaken a man fiercely. Without a cure, the village won't last much longer. Didenhill's warden. That means he sees to things, keeps us safe and the like. They're out in droves. I don't know why, but Kester might. He returned from a scouting mission not long ago. Aside from the Boggarts and blood plague... Look, you should turn around and go... Go somewhere safe. This is no place for visitors right now. Kester Barclay would know far better than me. He's in the town square. Go and ask him yourself. Take care. No harm will come to this village. Take care.
Yes? By me, Tharu, what is it you... Oh, hello. Did Thaddeus send you? Kester Barclay. My apologies. I don't mean to be rude. This crisis has me a bit on edge. That boy needs to rest. He's got the cough. Won't listen to me or his own brother. I grew up here. Seems like only yesterday I went to fight in the war. When I got back, I was the toast of the town. Thought I was through with all that fighting. We're simple people here. Merchants, tradesmen. We're not equipped to deal with a threat like this. It won't likely kill you. Leave you weak as a kitten, though. Around here, that's as good as dead. Yes, that's it. Did Thaddeus tell you? The Boggarts carry it in their venom, and they're spreading it everywhere. Normally, the things keep to themselves. Looks like some Jotun got into their lair, though. Forced the Boggarts out. I can't, but Astrid Frisk, our healer, can. That is when she has the medicine to treat it. We've been running low. More should have arrived this morning. You can ask her about it if you're curious. You're either brave or a fool. But if you could kill the Jotun, perhaps the Boggarts would leave us alone. All right. Travel north to the Boggarts' lair in Coilsbane and clear out their cave. Coilsbane is a Boggart cave just north of town. Well, it used to be anyway. A while back, some Jotun started digging in the caves. They drove the Boggarts out, and right into our town. Don't know what the Jotun were looking for, or if they've found it, and I don't care. I just want them gone. Please, hurry.
The waters of Loch Dyden.
Sorry, but there's no plague shield left.
No.
I'm sorry, but I'm simply out of plague shield. There's nothing I can do for you or anyone else till I have it. Blasted blood plague. Only thing for treating the blood plague. Few indeed have the skill to make it. I certainly can't, for all my years as a healer. Normally, I'd say it's not as bad as it sounds. Doesn't kill most of the time, just weakens. Only half the village has it now, and a bedridden village starves sooner or later. It treats the blood plague, which almost all of Didenhill's sick with just now. Brother Fallon should have come with more. Can't think where he is. Brother Fallon dead on the road? Oh, this is terrible. We don't want anyone else to die. Please, the other parcels. Perhaps they are nearby in the forest. Find them if you can. Matharo bless you.
Step carefully in the forest.
Another, is it?
Forsworn work? Good. The gold's run low and my mother's not doing so well. To the Warden's bridge it is. A plague troubles Didenhill. It's but a hindrance for the young and healthy. For her. For the older ones. Some get through it. Others don't. Aye, the one smack in the heart of Lorca. Go north of here, then east, then south along the road. Farewell, Mother. I won't be long.
Well, Lumpkin. Good evening.
Logris, you surprised me. What are you doing down here? I see my Jotun have failed at their orders. But did Padaxes send you? Lysander, perhaps? Tell me. Those fools have no idea what I'm capable of. Which is obvious if you're all they sent to stop me. You act as though you're surprised to find me here. As if you weren't sent here to stop me. My pursuit. But you're too late. Even now, my deathless servants rise from centuries of slumber. It is clear I cannot let you live. But answer me this, and I'll grant you a swift death. Which one sent you? Was it Padaxes or Lysander? The Dominus of the Onyx Tower and the Magister of the Rose Court allied. Together? Impossible! I can't challenge the power of both my rivals. Not until I have amassed the full army promised in the scroll. This isn't over, mortal. I promise you.
You're back. Glad to see you made it out of there alive. We felt the earth shake when you hadn't returned. But no matter. Our town is forever in your debt. Please, take this. It's not much, after all you've done, but we would like you to have it. The town gets healthier by the day, now that those little beasts are back in their den. More ruins beneath the caverns, you say? I wonder who was there before the boggarts moved in. The boggarts will always trouble Dyden Hill. As long as we can keep a supply of Plague Shield, we'll survive this malady. Our own healer. As you can imagine, she's hardly slept since the outbreak. If you think you can be of any help, you most likely find her in her cottage, tending to the sick.
Such a lovely sight.
It's the boggarts bring the blood.
Mitharu, I am growing worried for Brother Felon. The day is come and gone, and he still has not returned. It may not have the luminous pomp of St. Odwig's, but then St. Hadwin was a modest apostle of Mitharu. Our worship centers on our prayer beads and the practice of cutting and clarifying shards through sage crafting. A much larger mission in Gorehart to the west. They are unmatched in venerable years of service. I like to think what we lack therein we have in humility, in purity. A lovely mission far to the south in the depths of the Shee. It's been many years since I've been there, I'm afraid. Why, the great God of order, who makes the seasons to turn, life to rise from the ground, and death return to it. We have devoted our lives to this service. I swear it, he has the heart of Hadwin himself, a remarkable mind for herbs and medicines as well. Killed? Oh dear. Well, he is with Mitharu now. I hesitate to ask, but did you happen to take his prayer beads? Terrible if they were left to lie there with him. Why, yes, they are. And so he is dead then? Well, he has joined Mitharu. You should know we have a tradition. Rather than bury prayer beads, they are passed on to some other believer. Tell me, do you adhere to Mitharu's creed? To honor and uphold the forces of order and good. Our religious mission is to see chaos and suffering laid low beneath Mitharu's hammer. You have acted well and honorably thus far. It would be wrong of me to distrust you now. Mitharu is not a jealous power. You are still a child of order if you do good. Keep the beads and do as I tell you. At each mission, Odwig's, Edric's, and our own, there is a special shrine to Mitharu. Go you and pray at each one, and the power of Mitharu will grant your beads great and greater strength. Pray at the shrines of St. Edric's, St. Odwig's, and before this very mission. At each one you pray, the beads will be improved. Mitharu watch and guide.
Come for our sage crafting? I can help with that. Anything else, speak with Gamion or Udo. The news of Fallon's passing will be hard on him, I am afraid. We have quiet, order, and a sage crafter's bench. What more could I desire? We are kindred spirits. We see Mitharu in gems. We seek holiness in refining them. He has joined Mitharu now, peace upon his soul.
What brings you to our humble mission? You have heard of our remarkable shards and gems, perhaps? Are you a follower of Mitharu, here to worship? Ah, a follower of the great order of the world. You are, of course, welcome to our humble mission, and all of Mitharu's homes. He is a man of few words, but he is gifted at the Sagecrafter's table. Our brother's death is a hard lesson. We must meditate to see beyond the sorrow, as does Brother Udo.
Yes?
It's the
That's all the plague shield then. We have enough to last for a while yet, at any rate. Please, have this as thanks.
On with you. Get. The boggarts have gone.
Aye. Just what do you think you're doing poking around this jail? Trust me, we've got enough troubles with the blood plague and all that. We don't go tossing people in there unless we've got to. I'm the jailer. What do I look like?
water shaped with ease, the sand bent just as well. The plants gave way, the beasts have fled. Even stone must give way to my love, for Dara is grander than this lake I craft, this loch beside this hill. For her, a century's task seems effortless.
How are the shadows treating you, Dove? Keeping well? Well, first off, you should find someone a little more well-informed than me. Krulgarin's the camp leader. I'd chat with her.
me, stranger, have you seen a young man lost in these ruins? Maybe with two lovebirds who can't take their eyes off each other. When we lost Turin, Marga and Arain wanted to go off on their own. Fine by me, I knew what they were after. They weren't any help anyway. We thought we'd find peaceful ruins flowing with forgotten gold. No, it's just sprites and brambles and blathering fae. Did you meet that impossible fae, droning on about flowers and seasons? I don't think he heard a word I said to him. I will not settle for the fate of common living. There is treasure in these ruins. I will find it and retire to the life of comfort I deserve. Yes, Turin, we were separated while exploring the ruins. I need to find him. They're my friends. We came into these ruins together, but I wonder if any of us will get out again. I'm sure he's fine, but if you do find Turin, please send him this way. I need that damned scroll of his. And if you do find him,
There was another named Own. This name was to be feared. The name is death, decay, and violence. A cold and fading moment. A mind not of misery in the few leaves of winter. A suit of armor beneath which lay a void. Where Issa's vision was of cultured landscapes, his was of the choking weeds. Own's reach devoured the land. The winter approached.
Don't just walk with your damned eyes shut. No, you look around. Really look. Found your way to Castel and Delphric, I see. Shall we begin? Or should we stand around until my hair grows grey? Beasts of pure chaos. Or so I've been told. No mortal eyes have beheld them in hundreds of years. Not around here, at any rate. That's you. Show me what you can do, and you'll make pledge shields soon enough. Right. Now listen up. The job today is to find out who, or what, has been attacking caravans along this road. Our hunt starts from here to the fork in the road. Fan out and move quickly. Look for any clues, then gather at the fork. On my word, go! Eyes peeled. Spread apart now. Don't just stare at your feet. Move!
What are we looking for? Thieves? Blood? I don't see
You
a
go
damn
that way.
thing.
I'll go by the road.
What was that? Where's Curran? Oh, Mitharu!
We've only just set out and already down one. Pathetic. Anyone see anything? No sign of the attacker. Moving on. Turn east and across the stream. Up to the steps of the old ruins. Go! Hireling Crand is dead. Whatever, whoever it was, got him. Let him lie for now. I want the rest of you to be prepared. Weapons out, eye sharp. We get some action today, maybe more than you bargained for. Look sharp!
Did you hear something? It's going to...
The season is upon us. The time of the flowering is come. Yet I fear there'll be no ceremony, no flowering, no joy. Every new leaf in Boggart's dance I see brings joy to my heart, but nothing equals my joy at the flowering. Yes, you might call it that. But I say, our woods, our streams, our ancient stones, we are theirs as much as they are ours. Why, it is the finest, most miraculous thing. It is... No, there is no worthy description. But alas, Bodril has not returned. With no one to play his part, I fear it is not to be. I asked the mortal maid for help, but she refused. I have resigned myself to sorrow. Why, Bodril is... Well, he always returns to take part in the flowering. Only now the season has come, but he has not. Why, I cannot say. She was looking for one of her kind. I asked if she would help with the flowering. I was very patient. I explained that the ceremony was far more important than her lost friend, but she would not have it. Mortals. Go. He has returned to the great cycle, of course. He gives himself to the flowering, and the ceremony is complete. then I rejoice. Bodril's first task, your first task, I mean, is to gather the chrysalis. The chrysalis are seeds of sorts. You'll find them throughout the woods. When you've gathered them, seek me in Brunwath Hollow. She came in search of things. A mortal boy, some ancient fragments. I do not pretend to understand the thoughts and workings of mortals. When the time of the flowering draws near, Bodril arrives. It's then we set to work, he in his way and I in mine. Only this time, he's delayed. He has not come. There's more to mortals than I had thought.
We've lost a second, but I caught a glimpse of it this time. Whatever or whoever it was went into the ruins. Steady now, weapons ready, and follow me. I don't know. Big as a man, at least. Just be ready. And keep your eyes open! Watch out! Niskaru and Dalentarth. Where the hell did they come from? Never mind that. We've got to track them down. I suppose the dead deserve better than nothing. We mourn the fallen, hireling. Give me a moment and a bit of space. We honor our fallen hirelings, true to their oaths. They died to a foe, and so their deaths shall be. What's the use? They knew the risk. Let's get going. Through here. See? Scuff marks here. Yes, it's this way. If it isn't Brigand Hall Caverns, of all the rotten holes they had to crawl out of. Well, hireling, the patrol's done. Here's your pay. You've made it this far. I'm going to find out what brought those things to Dalentarth. Come with me, and you might just make pledge shield. Now that's what I like to hear. We'll make a war sworn of you yet. Now my Eamon's home. Now, stay close, and do as I... Now, what do we have here? Ah, yes. Brings back memories. Brigand Hall's earned its name. It's a notorious thieves' den. The path ahead will be littered with traps. Beyond that door there, you'll want to watch every step. First, we need to get that door over there open. Give me a moment to think. Drove near a red hand out of these caves myself. That was years ago. Before that, Tyne Delphric waded in after Gareth Rill. Some cutpurse or another is always trying to make a name for himself in Brigand Hall. Come on, get moving! Take care. This is where the traps are thickest. You go around and throw the lever on the other side. And mind the traps. See the bodies up ahead? Thieves, most likely. Looks like the Niskaru got to them. place has always lured thieves. Here they are, dead and Niskaru in their place. But why? There's the question. You lead from here. I've got to think. Every bit as vicious and deadly as the old stories say. Small wonder we hunted them to the ends of the earth. Let's press on. Make a fine pledge shield when all is said and done. One day, years from now, you and I will raise a glass and drink to the strange tale of how you earned your rank. What's this? Bloody mages? Not Balin's testament either. They must be the ones behind these Niskaru. That means they've got war-sworn blood on their hands. Death worshippers. They're a bad lot. Not right in the head. Might try to summon a Niskaru, but this isn't them. Even they wouldn't do this. Poor wretches. Does anyone deserve an end like that? Well, some do. But not my hirelings. The shortest path to a Niskaru is with chaos magic. Powerful chaos magic. And to keep it from turning round and mauling you, more powerful magic still. Die!
to Logres by the winds of the black depths, come forth! Come forth! Who dares? We are the Phalangi, and all shall fall before us.
to open the cage! The Jotun filled up on that antelope. But I don't like the way the big one was looking at me. I've been roaming the world since I was a child. Settling down just isn't my fate. A beautiful girl and great fun to be around. At first. Then she starts talking marriage and children. I'm not ready for that. Jeddah went on about all the treasure we would find here. All I've seen are Jotun in trouble.
Among echoes of golden coasts and silver seas, Lyria drew near. She saw the priestess asleep, reclined on dark earth amidst the cypress trees. Under the gleam of heaven's dusk reflected, the mirror that tantalized the stars, Lyria whispered to Tyrion, "On rocky spur of sable stone shall heaven's mount prove, is a seat of elegance near kin, a shard of night to glisten in the foam, a spire from the seabed to drip from the sky's veil. There will your people be closest to my voice." And so awoke Beala Tyrion, the calm and majestic, to see the cliffs against the coast, and Lyria's throne before her.
Oh, my poor dear Orain. Everything's ruined. Turin's lost and Jeddah's gone off. And Orain's been turned into an antelope. She never found Turin? She won't be happy. See, he had the scroll and... really, it's not my place to say. This was all Jeddah's idea. All her fault. He's my... well... you know, my mother said Varani's men's hearts forever wander, but not my Orain. Oh, no. To be honest, I don't really want to find treasure or be rich. I just want to settle down on a farm somewhere with Orain and raise lots of children. Why did he have to follow his friends to this cursed forest? Orain went into those bushes. I heard a yell and saw a flash of light. Then an antelope came out wearing Orain's silver necklace. My grandmother told me about places like this, how sprites would ensnare young men and turn them into forest creatures. I just know that's what's happened to Orain, but he ran off before I could catch him. Please help me look for him. Absolutely. My grandmother told me all about it. One story tells of a man who entered the forest seeking a special flower for his beloved, but a sprite cursed him to wander the forest as an antelope until his true love gave him a kiss. You did? Was he all right? Where did you see him? Well, my parents never did like Orain. I guess I can do better. There was this one boy. Do you really think I'd be better off? You're right. I just want to go home. Thank you.
I can't believe you just leave me here. I know, it was wrong fooling Marga like that. Please, I've learned my lesson. Let me out of here, will you? Thanks. I owe you one. Do me a favor. Don't tell Marga you saw me. Thanks again. We turned around and Turin was just gone. Jed had got impatient and I thought, you know, here's my chance. What's this? Forsworn proud?
Yes.
It's good pay.
Ostudur dead. I see. And so many hirelings too. We will mourn them. At least you somehow survived. Remarkable. In reward for your brave actions, I now solemnly declare you pledged of shield and sworn to war. Welcome to our order, soldier. It is a great honor. Now, this artifact you say brought forth a Niskaro? May I see it? You are a pledge shield now. You are one of us. This keep is a home to you, and we are your sisters and brothers. Our dignity rests on your brow. We will mourn him, yes, and honor him too. He died in the line of duty. Why, this is the heart of Sibon. Aegon won this centuries ago. It should be locked in our ancient vault. How could it have been stolen from under our noses?
This is a nightmare. Travel to Helmgard Keep and Erethal and investigate how this theft occurred. Speak to Grian Shane, Helmgard's Castellan. The Castellan of Helmgard is an upstanding soldier. Seek his help in this matter, but remember that he is your superior. In centuries past, we were something else. Hunters of Niskaro. Heroes known as the First Sworn. Whenever they took any cursed artifacts and weapons of chaos, they stored them in that vault. But that was long ago, in darker times. I would have sent Ost on this task. Honor his memory, Pledge Shield.
Shield, brother.